Billy Joel pulled out all the stops to woo his now-wife Alexis the first time they met, but she wasn't really impressed by a private concert. In an excerpt from the new HBO documentary Billy Joel, and So It Goes, the 76-year-old looks back on the first time he met Alexis, 43, and says he was immediately drawn to her blasé attitude about his talents. When you meet someone who actually captures your imagination, it's new again. It gets revitalized, he says of Love in the film. The first time I met Alexis, we went to my house, and I asked her if there was anything special she wanted to hear. It's a communication tool for me. The Just the Way You Are singer told Billboard he borrowed from a well-known scene from Marilyn Monroe movie The 7-Year Itch, in which a man trying to seduce Monroe plays her a song by Russian composer Sergei Rachmaninoff. I play that and she couldn't care less about it, at all. She doesn't give a s what I'm playing, and I'm like, all right, this ain't working, Joel admits. She was not very impressed by the whole Billy Joel thing, and that impressed me. Because I reasoned, all right, maybe she's just here because she likes me, rather than the Billy Joel guy. Joel says originally he wanted to take some time before getting into a relationship, following his divorce from third wife, Katie Lee, and didn't want to rush it. Nevertheless, the star says that something popped, and he was open to love again. Alexis, who he later married in 2015 and with whom he shares daughters Della, 9, and Remy, 7, is featured in the documentary as well, and notes that prior to the event, the two got to know one another through phone calls and email. She adds that she is very appreciative of his culinary ability. When I was in finance, he used to cook me dinner for me to come home to. We had a few years together before the kids, and he was already completely out of the doing shows business, she said. We traveled everywhere. We were on boats 24/7. We did a motorcycle trip from Maine to Long Island. We were in Europe. We had so much fun. Alexis had been a rock of support for the star in recent months as he battles normal pressure hydrocephalus, a treatable brain condition. The rocker tells people in this week's issue he's okay and not deathly ill. Dennis Arfa, the star's longtime booking agent, tells people he's so happy to watch Joel raising his children and being so in love with them and Alexis and his family. It's quite rewarding, Arfa says. I'm always going to be cheering on Billy for his happiness and his success. I've seen Billy experience many happy times throughout his life, but because he's had to face some adversity. I'm happy for him in this chapter, and I'm excited for the next chapter with him. Joel himself also adds that he's really enjoying this time in my life. Billy Joel and So It Goes, now streaming on HBO Max. A rare, revealing look at the private side of one of rock music's long-standing acts and how he survived substance abuse, mental health struggles, and more to find peace.